Chosen one, listen carefully. This message is not random, and your spirit already knows it. Right now, heaven is pressing urgently into your life. This is not just encouragement. This is a warning wrapped in divine instruction. Tomorrow is not going to be ordinary. God is orchestrating a sudden turn, a release of breakthroughs that have been locked away for far too long. You prayed, you wept, you waited, and now the gates are swinging wide. But understand this, the transition won't look normal. It won't be gentle. If you are aligned, the change will come like a flood, so fast, so powerful, that it will leave you stunned. Even Elon Musk, a man who risks everything for the future, is reflecting this same divine pattern in the physical world. Just as he steps boldly into the unknown, God is calling you to do the same. Heaven is making a move that will demand your full faith, even if it looks impossible to the human eye. This is not for everyone. This word is for those who endured the silence, carried the weight, and refused to give up. And now, chosen one, it's your moment. Tomorrow, the shift will ignite, and destiny will unfold before your very eyes. The divine shift of tomorrow. It's not simply another day tomorrow. It's a heavenly moment, a pivotal event that the Creator Himself has meticulously planned. You're being called by God to become more conscious. Now is not the time to be afraid or hesitant. You have been selected to implement a brilliant plan that will change your life in ways you are currently unable to fully understand. But don't worry, it's a moment that will shape your path. Tomorrow's events won't happen at random. Every action you perform and choice you make will be crucial to the divine plan. The world seems to be lining up to get you ready for something big. It is your chance to walk into the fullness of your destiny and to align with God's desire. Is your spirit filled with anticipation? That's the call telling you to keep going. As tomorrow progresses, you'll start to realize how profound this is. Although the journey won't be simple, the benefits will be beyond your wildest expectations. God is setting you up for success. All He wants is that you have faith in His knowledge, timing, and plan. The secret is trust. The days of doubt and pointless conjecture are over. God's plan will be made clear tomorrow in a way that leaves no room for doubt. This isn't just a recommendation or a polite reminder. The call to action is strong. God takes tomorrow very seriously, and you should too. The seriousness of the situation cannot be overstated, and now is your chance to stand up to the bat. Consider the times in your life when you felt a significant change was imminent. Perhaps it marked the start of a new era. Or maybe it was a silent awareness that things were going to change. You won't just feel the change tomorrow. You will feel it. This is not the time for uncertainty or a lack of trust. God is getting ready to reveal a grand plan, and He's depending on you to fully commit to it. The answer to the question, am I ready for this, is that you're more prepared than you realize. Every victory, every setback, and everything that has brought you this far has been setting you up for the divine revelation of tomorrow. The moment has come to act and put an end to uncertainty. The Lord is not waiting around. He is calling. Prepare yourself. Your life will soon be swept by winds of change, and they won't be kind. No day you've ever known will be the same as tomorrow. It will be a day of abrupt and profound transformation, a jolt to the structure of your life. To endure this transition, you must prepare yourself and maintain your faith. Transitions have happened to you before, but not this time. The impending shift will feel like an earthquake, earth-shattering, strong, and disruptive. However, keep in mind that not all shaking is negative. God occasionally shakes things up to pull us out of complacency, to take away the things that are preventing us from moving forward, and to bring in something bigger. What's next, then? It may be the sudden appearance of plenty. It's possible that you'll have a career breakthrough, or that an old relationship may terminate to make place for new ones. Perhaps it's a personal challenge that will help you learn more about who you are. No matter how it manifests, tomorrow will be a turning point in your spiritual development. The development of trials and blessings. One day tomorrow, the unexpected will become the norm. Have you ever hoped for a breakthrough, a miracle, a dramatic change in your life, or the fulfillment of a long-standing prayer? Today is the day that those dreams come true. The events of tomorrow will be nothing short of extraordinary, so be prepared for the unexpected. Imagine waking up to discover that you have unexpectedly been blessed financially, or that a relationship that was weighing you down has ended, allowing you to embrace a new love and purpose. Some people may have a profound personal awakening or the unexpected realization that their life's effort is about to have an impact. These aren't merely dreams. Tomorrow, those are actual possibilities for you. Something unexpected is going to happen to your fate. But getting isn't everything. It's about the changes brought about by these unforeseen circumstances. Relationships, wealth, and personal achievements transform your spirit rather than only alter your outside situation. Be prepared to greet the future with a heart full of trust and thankfulness, not just to accept it. Right, men? To feel the peace of the angels and show your support with a super thank you up to $20. There will be a reckoning day tomorrow, a day when you are held responsible for your decisions, your faith, and your preparedness, and when life scales are balanced. You will be put to the test by the cosmos. However, this is not a test to be afraid of. It's a chance to better align your life with what God has planned for you. The phrase day of reckoning refers to more than simply judgment. We're talking about a time when the results of your hard work will be brought in and everything will be put right by the unseen hand of divine order. Tomorrow will reward you in ways that will surprise and amaze you if you have been working hard and quiet, bearing hardship, and persevering. But keep in mind that not everyone will be prepared for the impending reckoning. You are being invited to enter through the open doors that are going to swing wide, even though some people may object and others will have doubts. The joys and difficulties that lie ahead are a part of a divine process that will profoundly alter your destiny. It's time to venture into the unknown and leave the comfort zone. You will encounter abrupt changes in direction tomorrow, alterations that might appear out of nowhere. These are heavenly nudges that are guiding you to your destination, not chance occurrences. Growth is sparked by change, whether you're prepared for it or not. Without it, we become uninspired, comfortable, and incapable of achieving the great things that God has planned for us. The upheavals of tomorrow can seem disconcerting at first, but don't worry. They're just what you need to advance. Don't fight them. Rather, welcome the unknown with open arms and have faith that every turn is guiding you toward a higher goal. In actuality, a lot of us are afraid of the unknown. We like things to be predictable and stable, yet God frequently works best in the uncertainty. Have faith in the process, be vigilant, and be prepared to bravely face the unexpected. Right before your eyes, the divine plan for your life is coming to pass. You will see God's promises come to pass in ways you have never seen before tomorrow. Your life will be filled with benefits, prosperity, and plenty. Not only in tangible ways, but also in relational, emotional, and spiritual terms. This might be the miracle you've been hoping for if you've been having financial difficulties. Tomorrow may offer the benefits and accolades you've long earned if you've been working persistently without getting any credit. God's purpose is always greater than anything we can imagine, and tomorrow offers a preview of the great wealth He has in store for you. However, money isn't necessarily a sign of affluence. Sometimes it manifests as a sense of contentment, joy, or serenity that you have never experienced before. Be receptive to all the benefits God has in store for you, no matter how they manifest. Now is the moment for you to enter the abundance you have been seeking. Not every change is a positive thing. The divine design occasionally calls us to deal with difficult circumstances, such as losing something significant or experiencing emotional breakdowns. Tomorrow can present you with a difficult situation or an unanticipated catastrophe that will completely upend your emotional equilibrium. Even while these difficult times may first seem like a loss, they frequently teach us the most about who we are. God refines us, frees us from old habits, and guides us toward greater resilience and strength via adversity. Our genuine faith is put to the test when tragedy strikes. Don't give up if such a situation arrives tomorrow. Recognize that God has a greater plan for this circumstance. He supports you during your grief, helping you get through the suffering and getting you ready for the fresh beginnings that lie ahead. Continue to believe that this is also a part of the bigger picture. Miracles are not only historical anecdotes. They continue to play a significant role in our lives to this day. God is prepared to step in tomorrow in ways that will astound you. It might be an emotional release, a financial success, or even a healing that frees you from years of burden. Miracles always occur at the right moment, even when we least expect them to. When we're most in need, God steps in, and His timing is perfect. Keep an eye out for the divine to reveal itself in the most surprising ways in your life tomorrow. Accept it wholeheartedly, regardless of how big or tiny the change is. God wants you to know that He can do anything. Your miracle is coming, and it will materialize tomorrow. Be ready to receive it with appreciation and awe in your heart. Right? Men, to feel the peace of the angels and show your support with a super thank you up to $20. Every action that takes place tomorrow is a component of a larger divine puzzle. The parts are coming together, even if you may not yet see the whole image. The events of tomorrow, whether they be trials or breakthroughs, will mold your future in ways you cannot yet comprehend. Consider every instance in your life where something didn't make sense at the time. In retrospect, you can see how everything came together, how adversity paved the way for development, and how patience brought benefits. You'll discover tomorrow how the day's events fit into a larger divine process that is guiding you toward your greatest good. Your entire life has been building toward today, and the events of tomorrow will serve as the impetus for a new phase. Even if the process seems unclear or difficult, have faith in it. You have no idea how big things are going to get. Adjusting to your destiny. There could be spiritual and emotional upheavals tomorrow. Both good and negative emotions can be strongly evoked by abrupt shifts. Remaining rooted in your faith and having faith that God is leading you through the storm is essential. To successfully navigate the unforeseen changes that lie ahead, emotional stability is essential. By praying, meditating, or just spending time in nature, you may stay in touch with your source of strength. Maintain your spirit in accordance with God's will, and be certain that He is working everything out for your benefit, even in the middle of chaos. Stay focused and rooted in your faith no matter what happens. Your spiritual foundation will support you when it feels like everything is going out of control. Even if tomorrow can offer some stressful situations, you are strong enough to face any challenge. Tomorrow is going to be a hectic day filled with a lot of action, change, and transformation. Like a bustling street at rush hour. Even though it could seem chaotic at times, every traffic jam is a step closer to your goal. Accept the turmoil and understand that it's an essential component of the path to your future. Amidst the chaos, chances will present themselves. Although they might not initially appear to be conventional chances, every detour and every challenge is a call to change. What appears to be a delay may, instead, be a providential diversion that brings you to the precise location you want. Accept tomorrow's traffic with forbearance and intention. Everything is a component of the overall plan. Clarity will quickly replace the turmoil, and the chances that present themselves will change your life in ways you never would have imagined. The waiting period has finished. Your life's journey will be divinely recalculated tomorrow. You won't be unsure of what to do next or running in circles anymore. The way will become evident tomorrow, and you will be able to move on with assurance and direction. This is not only a minor change. This is a significant shift in direction, a heavenly alignment that will put you in the ideal position to achieve your goals. This is the moment you've been waiting for. It's your moment to enter through the wide, opening doors. Have faith that everything up to this point has occurred in God's perfect time. Now is the time to recalibrate your life, and the events of tomorrow will put you on the precise path you were meant to follow. The moment has come to pay attention to the signs. The call you get tomorrow will permanently change your life. Your destiny will be significantly shaped by the choices you make, the things you do, and how you handle the chances and difficulties that lie ahead. You are being called to something bigger by God. He is exhorting you to take initiative, act, and have faith in his life's purpose. The events of tomorrow will be crucial, and your path will be determined by how you respond to them. Don't allow uncertainty or fear to stop you. Now is the time to shine. Prepare for an awakening of the divine. Your mind and spirit will be filled with clarity tomorrow. Things that have been obscure for a long time will suddenly become plain to you when the fog clears. You will understand the road God has been prepared for you, and your purpose will become abundantly evident. The divine awakening could occur gradually, like the parts of a puzzle being unveiled, rather than all at once. And you'll discover that you're getting closer to God's will with every new insight. You'll find the serenity you've been seeking with this clarity. Accept it. Have faith. The divine has far more in store for you than you can possibly comprehend. The day of awakening, change, and ultimate understanding is tomorrow. Prepare yourself for the shift that will permanently affect the path of your life by remaining open and receptive. The cosmos communicates with us in enigmatic ways, and we frequently overlook the heavenly signals that are thoughtfully positioned in front of us. These indicators might be little emotional changes, chance meetings, or minor synchronicity that initially seems meaningless. What if they weren't just coincidences, though? What if these are the crumbs that will take you to the holy awakening of tomorrow? Think for a moment on what has happened in the last few days or weeks. Has something unforeseen occurred? An accidental encounter? A minor interruption in your schedule? God frequently leads us to deeper truths through apparently unimportant circumstances. These heavenly hints are like whispers, telling you to listen and get ready for what's about to happen. Sometimes we are so preoccupied with our everyday activities that we fail to notice when God is urging us in a certain way. However, such indicators will be more obvious tomorrow. When the curtain lifts, the route in front of you will become visible. Have faith that the little things are important. They are arranged by God to guide you to something significant. Keep your heart and eyes open as tomorrow draws near. Don't wait for the hints to appear. They could be more clear now. Knowing that they are a part of a far bigger plan for your life, you should follow them with trust. Tomorrow is about more than just being blessed or experiencing miracles. It's also a day of adversity, a test of your fortitude and faith. You could sense the weight of expectation bearing down on your soul if you've been waiting for anything, be it a shift, a breakthrough, or a message. However, keep in mind that the true test will be how you respond to the difficulties that come up and how strong your faith is in the face of the chaos. Calm times don't really test your faith. It occurs during a storm when the waves are high and the winds are fierce. Even when the road ahead appears uncertain, tomorrow may present opportunities to test your faith in the invisible and your belief in the promise of God's plan. Your faith will be the key to opening the holy doors that are waiting for you at this very time. Conversely, resilience entails not just weathering the storms, but also overcoming them to become stronger. You won't be broken by the difficulties you encounter tomorrow. They are intended to strengthen you and make you more resilient than before. No matter how many times life knocks you down, your strength is in your capacity to get back up after each setback. Know this: you will not survive the fire tomorrow, but you will survive it with grace. The purpose of this exam is to uplift you and demonstrate your readiness for the grandeur that God has in store for you. Have faith. Discover how resilient you are and know that you can handle any situation that comes your way. Write men to feel the peace of the angels and show your support with a super thank you up to $20. Our lives revolve around our relationships, and one or more of these could suddenly change for you tomorrow. Be prepared for some upheaval, whether it's with a spouse, family member, friend, or coworker. Don't panic, though. These adjustments are frequently required for your development and alignment with your heavenly destiny. Keeping an eye out for any warning signs is crucial to managing this transition. Not all red flags indicate impending peril. They can occasionally act as alerts that something is amiss. Whether it's a developing gap, an unsaid tension, or an energy imbalance, you could be asked to reevaluate the connections that have shaped your life tomorrow. Be mindful of such small cues. alterations in conduct, unspoken words, or uneasy sensations. These are indications that a change may be necessary. A significant change may occur in some relationships, while others may end abruptly. These adjustments could provide room for relationships that are better and more compatible. God may be removing connections that aren't serving your best benefit, while He realigns you for your bigger mission. Have faith that the divine purpose includes this challenging process. Remaining grounded in your own reality is the most crucial thing to do tomorrow. Don't allow the enthusiasm of others divert you from your course. Accept the changes in your relationships as heavenly recalibrations intended to help you overcome your obstacles and realign with the people and connections that will best support your path. Your pocketbook and job may see unanticipated changes tomorrow. A new job, raise, or seemingly unanticipated cash gift might be your unexpected blessing, or you can wake up to news that changes the course of your career. These abrupt changes are not coincidental. They're the outward manifestations of God's grand plan in your life. Maybe you've been having trouble making ends meet, feeling like your work is stagnating, or wondering what your purpose is. The hand of God will step in tomorrow and guide you toward a more prosperous and meaningful path. This is about reaping the benefits of your steadfast faith and persistence, not about winning the jackpot. God is prepared to provide you with an unquestionable blessing for your work. However, keep in mind that your bank account is not the only source of wealth. It is in the serenity, meaning, and contentment that come from following your heavenly calling. Prepare yourself to welcome the material and spiritual advantages that will come with this new chapter by opening your heart to it.